The night sky looks so peaceful, doesn't it? Just a beautiful blanket of stars. But what if I told you that what you're seeing is a cosmic crime scene, an eerie silence where there should be a symphony of life? Our own galaxy, the Milky Way, has somewhere between 100 and 400 billion stars. And that's just our galaxy. Astronomers now estimate there are up to 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. 2 trillion. Now, think about planets. Current estimates suggest there could be billions of Earth-like planets in our galaxy alone, orbiting stars in the Goldilocks zone. Not too hot, not too cold, just right for liquid water and, potentially, life. So, with all those potential homes for life, the universe should be absolutely teeming with civilizations, right? Some would be primitive, but many would be far, far older and more advanced than us. Their radio signals should be crisscrossing the galaxy. Their engineering projects should be visible across light years. The universe should be a noisy, bustling cosmic city. But when we listen, there's nothing, just silence. This deafening silence is the heart of a chilling mystery known as the Fermi Paradox. It was first asked by the brilliant physicist Enrico Fermi during a casual lunch in 1950. He simply asked, "Where is everybody?" Think about it. Our galaxy is about 13.6 billion years old. The Earth is only 4.5 billion years old. That means there have been billions of years for other civilizations to arise, evolve, and spread across the galaxy. Even if they traveled at a fraction of the speed of light, an advanced civilization could colonize the entire Milky Way in just a few million years. A blink of an eye in cosmic time. So, by all statistical logic, they should be here. Or at least, we should have found undeniable proof of their existence by now. But we haven't. Since the 1960s, projects like SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, have been scanning the skies with powerful radio telescopes, listening for any non-natural signal, any whisper from a distant star system. Decades have passed, and the search has expanded, using more and more sophisticated technology. The result? Total, complete, and utter silence. This paradox, the high probability of alien life versus the total lack of evidence for it, has led to some fascinating and frankly terrifying theories. So let's explore some of the possible solutions to this great cosmic question. Where is everybody? One of the most sobering theories is that intelligent civilizations have a built-in self-destruct mechanism. As a species becomes technologically advanced, it discovers powerful new tools. Think nuclear energy, artificial intelligence, genetic engineering. These tools have the potential for incredible progress, but also for catastrophic destruction. Perhaps every civilization that reaches our level of technology eventually faces a great test, a point where they either learn to manage their power responsibly, or they wipe themselves out. It could be through nuclear war, an engineered plague, runaway climate change, or an AI that turns against its creators. If this is the case, the cosmic silence isn't because life is rare, but because intelligence that survives its own adolescence is rare. Another, less grim possibility is that the universe is just too big. The sheer scale of interstellar distances is almost impossible to comprehend. Our nearest star system, Alpha Centauri, is over 4 light-years away. With our current technology, it would take us tens of thousands of years to get there. Sending a message is faster, but even at the speed of light, a conversation with a civilization 500 light-years away would mean a 1,000-year wait just to get a reply. It's like trying to have a chat with someone on the other side of the planet, but you can only send one word every century. Maybe the galaxy is full of civilizations, but they're all isolated on their own little islands of space-time, forever separated by the vast, uncrossable cosmic ocean. They might be calling out, but their signals degrade over the immense distances, becoming indistinguishable from background noise by the time they reach us. But then there's a much darker theory, one that turns the silence from a mystery into a threat. This is the dark forest hypothesis, inspired by the science fiction novel of the same name. Imagine a dark forest at night. It's full of hunters, and every hunter is a potential threat to every other hunter. The safest survival strategy is to stay silent and hidden. If you reveal your location, you might attract a predator. In this scenario, the universe isn't an empty city. It's a dark forest filled with countless civilizations. They know that any other civilization could be a potential threat. What if they're more advanced? What if they're hostile? The risk of annihilation is so high that the only logical strategy is to stay quiet and listen. Any civilization that foolishly broadcasts its existence, like we've been doing with our radio and TV signals for the past century, is like a lost child shouting in the woods, making itself an easy target. In this view, the cosmic silence isn't a sign of absence. It's a sign of fear. Everybody is holding their breath, hoping they aren't noticed. Now, let's consider another idea, the zoo hypothesis. This theory suggests that advanced alien civilizations are out there, and they know we're here. They are watching us, like we watch animals in a nature preserve. They've intentionally set our solar system aside as a protected area, a zoo, to allow us to evolve naturally without interference. They might be studying us for scientific or even artistic reasons. We're an interesting specimen of a young, developing civilization. Under this theory, they have the technology to perfectly hide their presence, making any contact or observation impossible for us. There's no paradox. We haven't found them because they don't want to be found. They've put up a "Do Not Disturb" sign on our corner of the galaxy. They're simply waiting to see what we become. But perhaps the most frightening explanation of all is something called the Great Filter. The theory of the Great Filter proposes that somewhere along the long evolutionary path from simple life to a spacefaring galactic civilization, there is a barrier, a filter, that is incredibly difficult or impossible to overcome. This filter could be anything. Maybe the jump from non-living matter to the first simple cell is the filter, and it's so rare that it's only happened once, here on Earth. If that's the case, we're the first, and we might truly be alone in the universe. That's a lonely thought, but also a hopeful one. But what if the Great Filter isn't behind us? What if it's ahead of us? This is the truly terrifying possibility. It would mean that many civilizations have reached our current stage of development, but something prevents them from going any further. This something is the Great Filter. It could be a technological challenge we can't yet imagine, a cosmic event we have no defense against, or that self-destruct button we talked about earlier. If this is true, the silence in the universe is a warning. It's the graveyard of all the civilizations that reached this point and failed to pass the test. It would mean that we are not the first, but just the next in a long line of species hurtling toward an inevitable doom. So, where does that leave us? Are we the first children of the cosmos, destined to inherit the stars? Are we just one of many civilizations isolated by distance or hiding in fear? Or are we standing on a precipice with a great filter looming in our future? The Fermi Paradox isn't just an abstract scientific question. It's a profound reflection on our own existence and our place in the universe. It forces us to confront the deepest questions about life, intelligence, and survival. As we continue to gaze at the stars and send our own messages into the void, we are taking a gamble. We are betting that the forest is friendly, or that it's empty. The silence remains, but the question echoes louder than ever. What is humanity's future in this vast, silent cosmos? And will we be the ones to finally break the silence, or will we become just another one of its silent mysteries?